Good afternoon, everyone. Monday, November 26th. This is Mark Fuller. This is TeamAlliance. I have an educational video for you. More of a frequently asked question. Frequently asked question. Apologize if I sound a little garbled. It's raining, so I was in here power napping a little bit. I just had it a second ago. Very frequently asked question. I would say 90% of new students that come into training ask me this question before they get into training. How long does it take to learn how to trade the market profitably? How long is it going to take me to become a profitable trader? I hear this repeatedly all the time. And the answer is very repetitive because the answer is what it is. In all honesty, the amount of time that it's going to take you to learn how to trade profitably is 100% dependent on you. And ultimately, what I mean when I say that, when you say trade profitably, I'm talking about actually having traded profitably, not just learning the skill that you need to trade profitably, because there are two different phases of it. The process that is going to take you to learn the skill is a process within itself that's going to take time. Once you learn the skill, in order for you to demonstrate the consistent profitability that you're asking me about, how long it's going to take you to do, in order to demonstrate that, now you're talking with another, or you're speaking of another phase of your skill set. So it's broken down into two phases. The first phase is the learning phase, the process that is going to take for you to acquire the skill. The second phase is for your ability to demonstrate the skill that you have acquired. This is why the training has to be ongoing, because once you complete the first phase, you automatically move into the second phase, whether you want to or not. What I mean by that is you're going to now be forced to demonstrate the skill. In other words, the only way to do it is to do it. So for you to say, yeah, I'm a profitable trader in the market, define that. Are you able to take your trades consistently, win your trades, right? And ultimately make money? Because the skill will allow you to build up to the level that you want to be at, or to maintain the level that you're at already. And I mean, as far as financially in your actual trading account. And excuse me, I'm watching the market in between producing this content at the moment. So your skill level is going to allow you to build and to maintain. And understand that these are different phases of what it is that we do. To be able to build means that you can take a small account, and because of your skill, bring that account up to a level where you can earn consistent income. But in order for you to earn that income, you're going to have to be able to consistently demonstrate that skill in order to make the money. And I'm hoping that this is making sense. All right, what this market want to do? This market is a little bit all over the place. All right, so in order for you to demonstrate the skill consistently, it's going to take you time to be consistent in the market after you've acquired enough skill to even say that I have the confidence to trade. In other words, you're going to have to reach a point that you're comfortable with in the market. and I actually did just take that trade. That's a winner chicken dinner. And I'm actually not going to talk to my students about that particular one, because I'm going to be asked a lot of questions that I don't want to answer at this very moment. And I know you're going to be upset with me, but it's okay. But anyway, so you have to be aware, self-aware, because once you reach a certain level within the skill set of what you're learning or what you're being trained to do, now it comes time to actually execute the skill. So there are phases. The two phases that I'm speaking of are the two main phases. The first one being acquiring the skill. The second one being demonstrating the skill. So understand, it's not just cut and dry. Oh, I'm going to learn this skill and I'm going to be a profitable trader. Once you learn the skill, you have to prove that you're now a profitable trader. How do you do that? By consistently winning, by consistently earning. So you have to be aware of the market environment. You have to be aware of what the market is actually doing and what it means at the time. So you have to stay on top of the market the same way that you were when you were training. In other words, you're going to stay in training after you've acquired the skill. See, this is why people, when they come into training, they don't grasp this concept at first. And ultimately, it will lead to their leaving the training and leaving the possibility of doing this as a career. Not all of you, some of you. Some of you will quit and give up and go elsewhere. And I understand it's not for everyone, because everyone is not capable at this present time in their life to develop the necessary patience and discipline that it's going to take for you to be profitable, because it requires that you're consistent. And the consistency is directly tied into patience and discipline. You can't be consistent without them. Am I making sense? You cannot be consistent without patience and discipline. So if you're not at a phase in your life where you're willing to build, cultivate, constantly work on your personal, your patience and your discipline levels, if you're not willing to do that, you can't do this. And I'm not afraid to tell you guys this, because I have to tell you the truth about what this is. This is not just learning a strategy or a method. That's not what this is. This is not me giving you signals and telling you when to get into the market. That's not what this is. This is intense training that is going to teach you a lifelong skill that you can take with you wherever you choose to go. You have to understand what we have available to us today. We got the internet. Anywhere that you have an internet connection, get yourself a laptop. You got a laptop, right? You got one of these. You got a phone. You can trade anywhere. Think about this. Learning this skill gives you the ability to be wherever you are. You can be on a vacation. God forbid, you can be sitting in a hospital. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if there was an emergency for whatever reason where you had to be with, a loved one or whatever the case may be, and you're at the hospital got Wi-Fi. You can still do what it is that you need to do and actually make some money using your skill. Huh? Think about it. You can have an appointment, after your appointment, before your appointment, during your appointment, while you're waiting for your appointment. You in the lobby of in the waiting area or whatever, pull out your laptop, you got Wi-Fi, boom, trade. And I'm not even talking about, oh, I'm going to take a trade. I'm talking about, oh, let me just see what's going on in the market and let me see if an opportunity is presented. In other words, you know how to get a profitable trade with your skill. This is powerful. This is powerful. You're not worried about what someone else is doing in order for you to make money. And I'm not taking shots like at, network marketing and recruiting and stuff like that, but everybody ain't built for that. What is something that you can actually do? How? How can you do it? What is something that you can actually learn that will give you the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to, because you can generate your income at your own pace and without anyone else, independent of anyone else. I'm not relying on what other people are doing. I do this myself. It's my skill. That's how you have to look at this. So understand that however long it takes you, I don't care if it takes you 3 years. Is it worth 3 years to be able to have a skill that you can use for life? Mind you, if it takes that long, it's going to take that long based on what you're doing. It could take you a year. It could take you 6 months to be in position where you can actually prove that you are consistently profitable in the market. It ain't going to take a month or two. I can tell you that. I don't care how good you are, because you still need time to see whether or not you're going to be consistent. Am I making sense? Let's put it in perspective. Let me frame it for you. Let's say that it took you 6 months to acquire the actual skill. You need another 6 months to execute the skill, so that you can see that, yes, I have this skill. My patience and my discipline level is where it needs to be, so that I'm not doing anything that deviates away from earning profits out of the market. And you actually prove it. 6 months to get it, 6 months to prove it. That's a year. Is a year worth it? Is 2 years worth it? 3, 4, 5? I'm just putting it in perspective for you. Like, what else are you able to do right now where you can continuously learn? Like, you're always in position through the training to improve your skill. There's never going to come a time where you're not going to be able to improve. The training is always here. It ain't going nowhere. TeamAlliance ain't going nowhere. This training is here to stay, and it's here to direct and to guide you the whole way through your path. Depending on how long your path takes, it is what it is. No one can tell you what that is. I can't tell you what that is. You will determine what that is based on your commitment to the training, your time commitment to learning it, and the fact that you're not going to give up until you get it. That's it. Like, there is nothing else. So understand that when you guys ask me that question, the answer to that question is however long it takes you. That's how long it's going to take. No one can tell you what that number is. You will determine what that number is. And just to think in terms of what it is that you're actually learning, who cares how long it takes? That's the point. That's the punchline. Who really cares how long it takes? Oh, it took me 3 years. But do you have the skill now? Think about it. When you and your family go to the mall and they shopping and you outside the store waiting for them to finish shopping and you on the charts. This is the type of stuff I do all the time. And don't let them have a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts or something in the mall. I'm in there. I don't like shopping. So while I'm waiting for my wife and, my mother-in-law and them to be shopping and all that, I'm here. I'm on the charts. They spending money. I'm making money. I'm just saying. So anyway, I hope that this was valuable for you. I hope that these educational videos are definitely providing value for you guys. I know that they are. And, I'm grateful to be in position to teach. I'm appreciative that you guys are receiving value. You guys let me know all the time through the feedback that I get on the YouTube videos and on Facebook, even on Instagram. I'm trying to put more distribution of content out amongst all the platforms. I'm looking to get on Snapchat. You know, wherever there's an opportunity to put out content and put out information, I'm definitely for that. I'm with all that. And one other thing too, you guys, the content, I know that there's a lot of videos. Share the videos. Like, just share them. You see this on Facebook, share it. You see it on YouTube, share it. Instagram, share the videos. Let people know about this information. Let them decide for themselves whether or not this is something for them. You know, the more people that are exposed to this, people are going to begin to see that there is something that's out here valuable enough for you to learn. It's affordable. Training with me is only $35 a month. I did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's not killing your pockets trying to get information or buy a strategy or buy an ebook or buy some kind of training that costs hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars. And you don't really get the real value from it because it's not anything that's ongoing. It's a one-shot deal. You understand? You need support. You need direction and guidance. That's why TeamAlliance training is designed the way that it is. There's a real trader behind it. These are real students that are in the group with you. They're learning. They're able to help you just as I would because I trained them. The same thing's going to happen with you when you come into training. You're going to learn. It's going to put you in position to teach. This is what happens. So when the new folks come in after you've been in training, you can actually help the new folks, which is going to ultimately help you to get better. The reason I continue to improve is because I teach. The teaching helps me to reinforce the knowledge that's here. You guys teach me more than I teach you. Y'all don't even know it. My students teach me more than I teach them. That's how it's supposed to be. That's powerful, man. It's powerful stuff. But anyway, let me get off of here. So, you know, rainy day in New York City. I'm out here just doing what I do. I'm on the charts now. I got a trade in, so I'm already done for the day. What time is it? About 3-ish. So, you know, about to go get my kids from school momentarily. We're going to get some dinner, go home, and that's it. Then I'll be doing training later tonight. It's all good, man. I'm blessed. But anyway, you guys have an Ask Mark Anything question for me. Leave it as a reply underneath the video if you're looking at this on YouTube. Facebook, same thing. Twitter, Instagram, wherever you see it, just post up a reply with your Ask Mark Anything question. If you got questions in general, reach out to me. You can send me a text message, 914-979-2317. The fastest way to get in contact with me is through Facebook. Send me a friend request. Let me know that you want to get into training or just connect with me. If you got questions about something or you want to holler at me, whatever, connect. Go to Facebook, send me a friend request. You'll see the link for that underneath the video as well. And the educational series playlist is under there as well. So make sure that you watch these videos. If you're not ready to get into training, continue to enjoy these free educational videos. Just familiarize yourself with the environment. You know, when I talk about all of the stuff, this is the environment that we're in when we train. Talk about the same stuff. It just elaborates and it brings it home and reinforces it every single day, the same way that these videos do. So, you know, it's powerful stuff, man. Powerful stuff. All right. So I'm out of here. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Also, check out the one-a-day challenge playlist. You'll see the link underneath the video also for that. All right. Reach out. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. I'll see y'all in training soon. Everyone else, continue to enjoy the educational content. Deuces.